So this is Priyanshi Bahadur, so who is a stage manager and and a production manager. So Priyanshi, why don't you give us a brief outline of your career and what your main motivation was for choosing your path?
So I started doing theater when I was in fourth standard, and I would credit it all to my mother. I was looking for some extracurricular activities to do over the summer break, and I was inclined towards music and dancing, but my mother had done a lot of theater in her time, so she sort of pushed me towards it. I joined a group in Lucknow, which is where I'm from, and what started out as a summer workshop became a regular part of my life in no time. And since then I've been working in theater. I mean, initially, as everybody does, I think, I worked as an actor for many years. We weren't so privy to the concept of production and what is stage management. I didn't even know what stage management is till a couple of years ago. So yes, I did theater in school. Then I did theater in college. Theater in college was when I actually also got introduced to the idea of administrative work, the back end work of theater. I started, my college didn't have a big culture of street theater, which is what I got involved in during my time in college. I started a street theater group with a couple of people who were my friends, my juniors, my batchmates, and we had no support. We had no administrative support, so we used to do everything by ourselves, even fund ourselves with our own pocket monies, buy all the paraphernalia, contact people, organize festivals. So that is when I started taking charge of the administrative side of theater, and I started getting very interested in it. A couple of years after college, I came to Bombay and I got my first job as a company manager with a theater company based in Bombay. That was when I was really thrown in the deep end, and it was I made a lot of mistakes, more than I care to admit. Every day I was making some mistake because I hadn't had any formal training in theater. I hadn't had any formal training in production or administration. But it was a 2.5 years long stint, and I can say I came out much seasoned than I was before. Since then, I've been working as a production manager freelance, and now here I am. I work as a stage manager and a production manager. Yeah.
All right. So um, what guidance do you have for some students who look to be a producer or stage manager like yours in the field of theater in the near future?
See, there's a very big debate about whether formal training is required or not. I haven't had any. I learned on the job, but I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. There is obviously the choice of acquiring formal training, which is very beneficial, but it's also, I understand it can also be very expensive. There are a lot of grants, there are a lot of fellowships that you should always apply for. But the basics, what I've learned in my career so far, the basics of being a stage manager and a production manager is organization. So if you practice it in your day to day life, you pretty much get the hang of what's required. Obviously, there are technicalities, there are stage terminologies that you need to understand how a play works, because you are basically the backbone of the show. You are running the show. The director has done his job, he's directed the play, he or she has directed the play, and they're out. You are the one who's running the show every day, whenever it happens. So there obviously are technicalities that you need to be aware of, but organization and people management, very importantly, if you are good at it, if you can learn to do that, I think that's what helps a lot in being a stage manager and a production manager.
All right. So thank you, Priyanshi. Thank you so much for your time and good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you later.
See you. Bye.